Okay, the hat's going on. We're in the chair. We're ready. We're feeling festive. We've got our Christmas jumper on, and we've got a nice cup of hot chocolate we've just made. I'm feeling ready to be dazzled, excited, and I'm just ready for this new title update 1.5. Here we go. All right. Last time we had a whole host of fixes where they fixed everything with the game. So I don't know what they've got in store for us today. Let's have a look. October 15th, title 1.5, going in. One read, everyone knows the rules. Okay, here we go. Come on, blow me away, TC. Blow me away. What's up? Here is your weekly update on all of the latest news. Game updates and more in Gears 5 and beyond. Here's what's coming up in Gears this week. New characters coming Wednesday. Patch notes. Weekly hive. A brand new weekly hive. New versus event. Arms Race Unchained. The Curb Stomp is back. Weekly supply and a store refresh. Let me just... a store refresh. Quick penalties are in the game. Can't even focus my camera. What we're working on. Okay. New characters. New characters will arrive with title update 1.5 on Wednesday. Keep an eye out for a full announcement tomorrow, and we'll reveal the entire lineup of characters coming in the update along with the first look trailer. Okay. One read, everyone knows the rules. Going in. If these are characters that are already in the game, already previously been in the game, or are in the campaign, taking something that has already been created, removing it, and then bringing it back in, is not going to excite me. I want new stuff. I want good stuff. I don't want to have the chunk of my game ripped out, locked behind a Tour of Duty grind system, and then have content that's already been created drip-fed back to me in a $60 game. I hope it's different than that. I hope they just give you the characters, because the people that are sticking with this game deserve it, but I really hope they're not taking the content, drip-feeding it to us, which is what it looks like. Now, Title 1.5 update notes. Title update 1.5 falls out our usual monthly cadence of title updates to add gameplay and functionality support to the new characters, making it smaller than our usual title updates. Okay. Features, new characters, changes. Re-ups will also show in scoreboards and matchmaking lobbies. Re-ups no longer show 3 re-ups higher than you are in lobbies. Tour of Duty medals now show their star value. Reroll objectives will no longer award the same objective. Quitters in ranked will now have a much reduced impact on skill rating calculations for other players in the lobby. Now that one's good. That one I'll give them. Fixed a bug causing the Nasher to use PvE tuning for bullet magnetism range. So less bullet magnetism. Fixed a bug causing the Nasher to still have bullet magnetism whilst aim down sight while aim assist is disabled. Okay, important to note, this doesn't really change anything because aim assist is still enabled in like 99% of game modes apart from like escalation. I don't really change anything. So there's still magnetism whilst aim down sight whilst aim assist is enabled. Fixed a bug causing bullet magnetism to still occur when using the double zoom on any weapon while aim assist is disabled. Again, they're not actually disabling aim assist, it's still in the game to my knowledge, so if you're still playing ranked, bullet magnetism will still be there. Jack can now fly more consistently in the underground areas behind the ladders. Improved the King of the Hill spawns on exhibit. In escalation, nobody cares. Forge Incinerator now deals 1 million damage, reliably killing any creature inside. The Incinerator no longer destroys any power taps or fortification inside. Updated the location of some power traps. Now this is interesting, because this map isn't in the game. This map is in private lobbies only. Reclaimed. Power tap changes. Harbour. AI can now correctly path into spawns. Alright, so I'm going to be honest with you. Alright, so these aren't bad changes, but here's how my brain deciphers this. These are the only maps they brought back from Gears 4, right? They had all the maps in the world that have been created for Gears, and they brought back these 3 maps for us. And yet, they didn't even check if AI could walk into spawn. They didn't check where the power taps on the map spawn. They didn't check, does this incinerator actually kill big bosses? I don't understand how this isn't checked, but anyway, bleeding damage will no longer be applied to the matriarch unless she is shot in a weak point. Explosive hijack no longer deals damage to fortifications. Frag grenades and Lancer GL now count towards the 15 explosive tour objective kills. Bumper scrolling through characters and escape will now allow you to tab through characters. Tour of Duty Power Hoarder medal, including power tap, rather than just your own pickups. Right, so that makes it easier to get the Horde medal. Fixed an issue that could only a single placement award be granted even though there is user in multiple modes. Fixed an issue that could cause only a single placement award to be granted even though a user is tiered in multiple modes. What does that mean? Fixed an issue that could cause only a single placement award to be granted even though a user is tiered in multiple modes. Not sure. Honestly. Fixed an issue that could sometimes cause quick play playlists to skip. Yep, there was of no voting. These are just UI changes. Fixed an issue whilst clicking mark followed by zoom would not initiate. Re-up 20. Oh, brilliant. Everyone that's re-up 20, you're now going to show the correct Roman numerals. Okay. Minor bug fixes and improvements. Alright, can we see them? Can we see them, please? What are these minor bug fixes and improvements? I'm just meant to guess. I guess I'll just guess. Unfortunately, a last-minute issue was discovered with blocking flashbangs working through cover in the hours prior to submitting this update to certification. Due to this, we were unable to resolve this, and this is planned for our next title update, right? So it's now going to be another month until you can block flashbangs don't go through cover. And again, minor further improvements and bug fixes. Are we going to see these? Just saying you've done bug fixes and minor improvements. I want to see them. What minor improvements? Any other game gives you tiny minor improvements. So basically, what have we seen? There's a few horde issues and a medal been changed. There has been magnetization changed when there's no aim assist, but ranked still has aim assist, so that doesn't really change anything. Well, that's really it, isn't it? Versus, Arms Race Unchained is this week's Versus special event playlist. You'll play a shorter, higher action variant in the 2 rounds. So, again, basically what they did last time was they had arcade, then they had fast arcade, now they had arms race, now they have fast arms race. Okay. Curb stomps are back, which, let me just tell you, this isn't the curb stomp. That's not what the curb stomp looks like. That is not the curb stomp. It's not got any venom behind it, any exhilaration, any snap, any crunch. It's like some little heel dance going on. So that comes back into the game. Oh, and just to let you know, apparently, which is really funny, they're bringing the old curb stomp back, but it costs money. So, supply drops. These are your weekly supplies. Here we go. Classic Caitlyn. We've all seen it. Nobody cares. Relaxed Lancer. A laugh emote. A slip hazard. A sword above someone's head. And a harbour banner. Does this get anybody excited? Does this make you want to sign into the game? I'm going to sign into Gears of War, and maybe I get a classic Kate skin drop, or maybe I get a sword I can put above somebody's head, even though swords aren't in Gears of War. It's not even like A meat cleaver that the butcher used to use in Gears 3. A sword? There's no swords in Gears of War. Weekly store items include a variety of new items paying homage to the spinning curb stomps with this Gears 1 Jack themed skin. Gears 1 Jack character skin. 800 iron. Just to let everybody know, the Roundhouse curb stomp execution, which nobody knows why they're calling it the Roundhouse curb stomp execution, is actually the old execution. Yep, here we go. The classic curb stomp costs you $5. I mean, can I just breathe and not get mad? I'm not. You know my opinion on that, right? That's unacceptable. Arm cross expression, 500 iron. Animated rainbow swirl snub skin. What happened to skins fitting with the theme of the game? Why can't you make some cool skins dripping in blood, dripping in emulsion? This one's got veins sneaking up and down the length of the shotgun skin like the hive is all connected. Why can't you do some thematic skins? But no, we've got an animated rainbow swirl snub skin. And you know what? I don't have a problem with an animated rainbow swirl snub skin. But I do have a problem with it in Gears of War. All content shown other than the Roundhouse Curb Stomp will appear at the weekly reset time. But the Round Stomp Curb Stomp execution will appear in 1.5. Quit penalties. Let me just have a drink here. Let me just brace myself. Combating quitters is one of our top priorities at the studio. And with our launch settled... The launch is settled, everybody. Step 1 was to re-enable suspensions for quit. Behind the scenes, we track quits with a value known as RCR, Ranked Completion Rating. Every match you quit adds a significant number of points to this, and finishing matches will reduce your ranked completion rating. For players who have disconnected or issues, you'll be fine. For players who quit often, you'll see an increase in time penalty for your action from hours to days to months. If you enter ranked, you are committing to play your match in full, win or lose. Don't quit or face the consequences. Now, I'm okay with this. However, I believe they'd been working on this previously, and there were some people that were signing in, and there was no quit penalty, so the person that had been quitting hadn't been taught by the game and the system that it was not okay to quit. So they just started playing Gears of War, they didn't like the game, they quit. They played another, didn't like the game, they quit. And when they signed in, they had a year ban. Now, I don't know if that guy's account has been reset, but I feel like now that there has been a statement made, there should be a full reset, and now everybody knows, okay, you don't quit, or this is what happens. And now we begin. But it sounds like they've already been tracking this behind the scenes, which I think is a little bit rubbish, because there's been a lot of lag. I've quit games because I've loaded in and I've thought, I'm not playing on 150 ping, and I've quit. So I don't know if I'll have a large penalty, because I've quit like 4 or 5 games in a row, because every time I signed in, I'd see 150 ping and just exit out. And that was my only way of testing. I couldn't test my ping in a private match, and I couldn't test it in quick match because they're different servers, so I had to go into ranked. So we'll see. But I think everyone should be given a clean slate. Signing off, the team is continuing to work on a number of improvements that you can track on gears5.com/status. We're also continuing to examine your gameplay to determine future changes, and we've already active conversations on hot topics. So that's it. Stay tuned for the juicy trailer just before we go live with the new characters. Okay, so let's have a look at this. There are higher matchmaking pings than expected. Some players, such as Europe, are reporting higher matchmaking pings than ranked games. Status investigation ongoing. No ETA as of yet, so it doesn't sound like that's been fixed. Select regions having difficulties finding matches. No ETA as of yet. Skill rating results in ranked. No ETA as of yet. So basically my issues with the game, loading in, lagging, and being a bronze player from being basically masters, doesn't sound like it's been fixed. That's really it. So that was your patch notes. Effectively, what we've got is a couple of emotes coming out this week. There are a couple of characters that have probably previously been in the game. There's a shitty curb stomp that's very slow and you probably won't want to use because you'll get yourself killed. But you can buy the proper old curb stomp for money if you want to do that. And they've fixed the old maps so they actually work on Horde. And that's it, really. And I guess this is my kind of problem with Gears and I guess console games to some degree, is you have to have your updates certified because they're not the game owners. If Path of Exile do an update, it's their game, they run it. So if they balls it up, they just take the update down or roll back or do something. This has to be certified through Microsoft. So every single time they submit something and then at the last second they realise, the flashbangs aren't actually been blocked in cover, they have a decision to make. Do we leave the flashbangs as they are, or do we not fix all of this stuff? Because it's been certified and then it would have to be recertified and it'd be submitted a lot later, probably another month. So basically, yeah, there's really nothing, is there? I'm trying to be positive. Like, people not quitting, that's good. If you get to rank re-up 20, you know, there's something there for you. That's it, really, isn't it? So that was it. I do want to thank you all, actually, to end this on a positive note. I do want to thank you all on the positivity in my last video. It has been very, very nice to read feedback and get some actual views and feedback like the old days on my channel. I did work hard on that video and it's my most viewed video in quite a while to do with Gears of War. So if you haven't seen it, check this out, smash a like on it. It's all about a 22-minute video with examples going back through all the old previous games, talks from developers explaining how the game has changed. Highly recommend it. If you want a journey, you can watch my 1 hour 22 movie length video with me paused there in a very good screen, all about Gears 1. I went back and recorded all the clips and made a full 1.5 hour long movie about why Gears of War is absolutely brilliant. Those can be checked out. If you want to support me, because this channel makes absolutely zilch, if you want to support these kind of videos, these long in-depth videos, there are ways to do it. You can watch me live in Twitch Prime, or just follow and comment whilst I'm live. Every viewer counts, every viewer matters. If you want to go a step further, you can support me. If you want to just support me in a simple way, just hit the like button, leave a comment. That always helps the algorithm, helps boost it up, helps other people see it. And if you don't want to do that and you've seen a video that you liked, just share it with somebody that you think also might like that video. That's the best way to help me. Again, these are the update news. That's what we've been waiting for. So to me, I don't really see honestly too much there. I'm being dead serious now. I didn't want to come on and be negative, but there's not really much there, is there? So yeah, that's that. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. I'm actually, if you can see here, about to go on my old Xbox 360 and make another kind of detailed video like this one. So stay tuned for that. Catch you later. Peace out.